I always knew that Jesus' parable about the 100 sheep was powerful, but I never grasped the depth of its power until I realized this. Let me tell you the parable, then I'll tell you exactly where I am and why it's so powerful. In Matthew chapter 18, Jesus said this. What do you think? If a man owns 100 sheep and one of them wanders off, will he not leave the 99 on the hills and go to look for the one that wandered off? And if he finds it, truly I tell you, he's happier about that one sheep than about the 99 that did not wander off. In the same way, your Father in heaven is not willing that any of these little ones should perish. So my whole life when I've heard Jesus' story, I've always thought it was amazing that the Good Shepherd was willing to leave behind the 99 sheep just to get the one that wandered. And I think about the way that Jesus comes after us. Like, he wasn't good with just 1 billion followers. If you wandered, if I wandered, if someone we loved wandered from the faith, he would leave everything to go get that sheep. It's amazing. 99% isn't good enough for God. He's that loving. But Jesus told that story, like most of his stories, when he was here. I'm standing right now in Israel, in the northern district called Galilee. I'm just a mile or two from the Sea of Galilee, and hopefully you can see behind me that Galilee is not a flat place. So if a sheep would wander off, it probably wouldn't wander along this flat path behind me, but up these hills. And did you catch that part of Jesus' parable? If a man owns 100 sheep and one of them wanders off, will he not leave the 99 on the hills and go to look for the one that wandered off? If a sheep takes off, can you imagine going up one of these massive hills, down into a dark valley, up another hill, just to find one sheep when you already have 99? And it's a reminder to me that God doesn't just care about the one, he's willing to work. You know, Jesus knew as the Good Shepherd, finding a lost sheep would not be easy. Forgiving your sins and saving me from mine would not be easy. I can only imagine how my lungs would be heaving and my muscles would be burning if I tried to climb one hill. And that reminds me of Jesus' muscles twitching and his lungs heaving on the cross. This little parable, in its geographical context, doesn't just teach us about the love of God, but the depth of that love. That he would do the hardest thing in the world, to go through hell on the cross, just to get one person back, just to get you back. So the next time you read this little parable, don't miss the math, the 99 and the 1. That's amazing. And don't miss where it happened, on the hills. That Jesus would climb any hill, plunge into any valley, just to get you back. That's the craziness of his love. And that's the message we learn right here among the hills of Galilee. Earlier this year, I got to explore Israel. I'm sitting literally in the place where Jesus' feet touched. I saw some amazing places. The old city of Jerusalem, the Garden of Gethsemane, beautiful Nazareth, and the Mount of Beatitudes, Capernaum, on the shores of the Sea of Galilee. And I can't wait to share these video devotions with you.